Love Unwrapped will inspire and motivate you about love. A short word with enormous biblical context.
You're listening to Crowned with Boldness. I'm your host, Marina Myburgh. This is your time to be crowned with boldness.
Hello friends, welcome to Crowned with Boldness. This month we're talking about a small word with an enormous meaning. Love. And I'm not talking about the flowers and chocolates kind. I'm talking about the life-changing, God-designed love that heals, lifts, and transforms. In this series, Love Unwrapped, we'll gently peel back the layers to see how love shows up in your life, your relationships, and even in how you see yourself. So, let's unwrap it together. Let's start at the beginning. Jesus tells us the greatest commandment. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. Matthew 22 verse 37. Maybe you're thinking, that sounds beautiful, but how can I actually love God with all my heart, soul, and mind? Friend, here's the simple truth. God is the source of love. Every act of kindness, every moment of care, every bit of compassion flows directly from Him. Think about a lamp, beautiful, but if it isn't plugged in and switched on, it doesn't shine. That's us without God's love. We look good on the outside, but our light can't reach others until we are connected to Him. So today I want to encourage you. Plug in and switch on. Spend a few moments with God through prayer, worship, or simply sitting quietly in His presence. Let Him fill you first. So the love you give to others isn't just effort. It's life-giving, lasting, and real. Now here's where many of us struggle. Jesus then said, "The second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself." Did you notice that? It's not love your neighbor instead of yourself. It's as yourself. And that's where self-love comes in. Not pride, not selfishness, but valuing yourself as God made you. David captures it beautifully in Psalm 139 verse 14. I will give thanks and praise to you, he says, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, and my soul knows it very well. Let's unpack that a little. From Hebrew, fearfully here means awe-inspiring, extraordinary, remarkable. And wonderfully, also from Hebrew, means marvelous, exquisite, crafted with care, something to inspire amazement That's you. God made you deliberately, exquisitely, masterfully, with holy care. You are not an accident, my friend. You are a masterpiece designed to reflect His glory. So today, friend, can we practice self-acceptance together? Celebrate the person God made you to be. Recognize your value, not by comparing yourself to anyone else, but by seeing His careful, awe-inspiring work in you. When we can accept God's love for us, that makes it possible to truly share love with others when we realize that is how He made them too. And now it brings us naturally to loving others. When we understand God's love and see His craftsmanship in ourselves, it becomes easier and sweeter to see it in others. Loving others isn't just about feelings, it's about action, living out love in ways that truly matter, my friend. As the Amplified Bible explains, loving others means to unselfishly seek the best or higher good for others. It's a heart that treasures people and wants the best for them, not just in thought, but also in practice. John puts it so simply in 1 John 3:18. He says, "Little children," which means believers or dear ones, "let us not merely in theory, with word or with tongue, giving lip service to compassion, but in action and in truth, in practice and in sincerity, because practical acts of love are more than words." Loving others shows itself in compassion, encouragement, forgiveness, and acts of service. So let's think of love like a gift when loving others. A gift sits wrapped until someone opens it. Love is the same. It has to be given and opened. A kind word, a helping hand, forgiveness, encouragement. These are all ways we unwrap love for others. So this week, let's be practical and ask God for opportunities to express love just like that. So friends, as we close this first episode of Love Unwrapped, remember this: God is the source of love. When we receive His love, it flows naturally through us to others. Let it fill your heart so you can share it freely, not just noticing the wonder of how God made you, but also seeing it in the people around you. Next week, we'll explore how love shows up in action, the many packages it takes in relationships, in service, and leadership. You'll see that love wears many faces, but its heart never changes. Until next week, friend, love God, love yourself, and then go out and love others. Be bold, be blessed, and go out fearfully and wonderfully, exactly as God made you.